All right, so we are experimenting with having guest programmers on the main site, and the first guest programmer is going to be me, and I'm going to have 2 weeks of programming for the main site, and throughout the course of the next few months and maybe forever, we'll bring in different people from the community, different people from staff, different people from the ecosystem to actually contribute to some programming on the main site. I think it's a unique opportunity to highlight different styles or perspectives towards the programming, and also give people another reason to come to the site to see, for example, okay, what's Dave programming for the next couple of weeks? What's Boz programming? What's Chuck programming, etc.? What's Tia or Rich or someone else contributing to the main site? There'll definitely be some parameters, some kind of core concepts to keep it within somewhat where we've traditionally gone with the programming, but giving them creative freedom to have fun with it is definitely a priority. Some other things I'm going to do with the programming that's a little different for the main site is we are going to follow, for the 2 weeks that I'm doing it, a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday cycle, Thursday off, Friday, Saturday on, Sunday off, and repeat for the duration of my programming. That doesn't mean it's going to be that way forever. Others can do the 3 on 1 off, and definitely when we have, call it the core CrossFit team programming, it'll probably be the 3 on 1 off. But I'm excited about that kind of mix up because it's something I've been using for a very long time, and it's something we actually teach in the level 1. That concept of a more regular schedule that works with people's lives. So, and also the mandatory rest days. I think in a lot of our community now, some people just train a lot and don't take rest days. So forcing those in on a fixed schedule, in this case, Thursday and Sunday, that matters, having those rest days. Also, I'm going to experiment with basically micro repeats. And this is something I do a lot in my own training, but why I say micro, just kind of micro retests, kind of retesting things on a shorter interval basis than I think people retest things now. So I think in our community, we retest, but oftentimes we retest months or several months later. There is a lot of benefit to retesting on a shorter cycle. So for example, the workout that I open the program with will be 10 rounds for time of run 200, three ring muscle ups. And then basically a couple weeks later, you will redo and retest that test. Point being, even within a short period, there's an opportunity to retest and see progress being made with the program or with the methodology. Also playing around with some of the newer things we've done. One of the workouts I have has 225 dead and wall walk, 21-15-9 deadlift, 975 wall walk. So taking a classic like Diane and substituting the wall walk, obviously reducing the reps because 21-15-9 deadlift and wall walk at 21-15-9 would be too excessive on the wall walk side. The workout would become all wall walk relative to the deadlift. One of the other things I'm doing with the programming is on the rest days, kind of going back to a lot of the things we used to do in the past, specifically Greg and Lauren, in terms of giving some articles or giving some things to read that makes us think about things differently or challenges us, makes us intellectually stimulated. In one case, for one rest day, I'm putting 2 articles out on nutrition. One is a Jason Fung article, and it's titled "The Useless Concept of Calories." So Jason Fung is in this camp of calories in, calories out being a dated model. And then, so not to just take one perspective, also putting a counter article to that argument from BioLane, and it's not calories, it's hormones, a response to Dr. Jason Fung. So the user of the website, the consumer, can take a look at both of those perspectives and then post their thoughts to comments in the comment section. So I'm really excited about that. And on another rest day, there's going to be a Steinbeck piece called the Chrysanthemums, and just read that and comment on it. And so this is stuff we used to do in the past that Greg really drove, Greg and Lauren. So kind of revisiting that. And finally, on another rest day, we will have a classic Edgar Allan Poe, Telltale Heart. Short, these are both short reads, but again, taking us outside of just fitness at times and stimulating us intellectually to broaden our horizons.